I wonder if he's played Titan, I'm sure, from Tri-Cities, but
yeah, there's 2 Pikachu players. He's played against both of them, but MP is probably a few steps above them.
yeah, I would say so for sure. And we will find out just how many steps by how well Potato performs.
Yeah, Ike is just combo food for Pikachu, so that's really bad. But Ike does have range.
Yeah, and the good thing about Ike, and the good thing about Ike when he's trying to approach Pikachu, it's certainly not easy, but that Nair, it's something that a lot of heavies don't have. It hits at a low angle, so he can kind of bridge. He can hit his shield and kind of put him in shield disadvantage. So that's, as well as the forward air. So that's not to say that's really makes this matchup any less lopsided, but that's definitely something Potato will want to keep in mind, and it seems like he is.
Yeah, when I play against Potato, one of his main weaknesses is spacing his aerials, even though he likes to approach that way every single time.
Yeah, and it's...
And if he's
okay,
not
and that's the Potato special, the down air to... Well, I mean, that's just the Ike special, the down tilt to forward air, but I'd say the Potato special is the instantaneous back air off platform. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Even if the person's not behind you. He just wants to do it
every single time. I mean, it sort of makes sense because none of his other aerials are really fast enough to...
Yeah, it's sort of, yeah, I agree. It's sort of, you know, why not?
Oh.
But yeah, he's definitely, Potato's having a really hard time getting in here, and MP's doing a really good job, just kind of, you know, bobbing and weaving, giving him the old rope-a-dope, just making sure he can't get in. He's not doing anything silly when Potato hits his shield and got him in.
Oh, that was okay.
My, how the turns have tabled.
Yeah, there's not much I can do about the quick attack spam, really, if MP is smart about them. It's really... Ike also does have kill confirms in 50-50, sort of, but they're very specific.
Yeah, and it's... But I think... Oh yeah,
like
so I think at this point, I think he's just at the right amount of rage and everything else, just barely, that he's going to be out of range for that. But... Yeah, it's MP just sort of dancing around him, just sort of waiting for him to do something, and then, you know, well, I mean, but Potato is fearless. If he wants to grab you, he's just gonna grab you. Just you try to grab him, he'll grab you back.
Yeah, Potato is a big fan of grabs and pivot grabs.
Yeah, see, he's going for him. He wants to feel the warm embrace of something. I don't know. That's
that was a mix-up.
Yeah, that was indeed. That's what that was. That was a mix-up. But yeah, it's almost entirely going for the IQ test there. Potato really just struggling to get. MP will kind of rush in, and sometimes he'll get a grab off it. But other than that, he's having a really hard time kind of maintaining his space.
Yeah.
You know, and there we go again, just with those grabs. He'll see those opportunities for grabs, but.
Nice pivot grab.
Every time Potato gets a grab, take a shot.
We'd all be dead by the end of the set. Oh!
And, okay. Oh, yeah, that's it.
I thought he would be alive. Dang. Yeah, quick drawing on stage like that is never good, really.
But, I mean, one of, I think Potato's usually pretty good to... You know, he adapts well. You know, it's not as any other human. You know,
he adapts well, coming from the person who says literally every match against him feels the same.
Well, I mean, funny you should say that. I gotta go.
Okay, well, changing the topic here, he switched to Lucas.
Okay,
and Potato is very notorious against.
Yeah,
and like Potato does not like this matchup
at
all.
In Potato's own words, he just gets he thinks he gets bodied by Lucas, and you know, in this case, well, I mean, we'll see. You know, there's a lot of different ways to play Lucas, so you know, we'll find out how things are going. But
I think Lucas's game of PK Fire and Zera just in general, which almost every Lucas does, is really bad. For Ike because of his slow aerial mobility. Yeah,
and that's sort of, I think, you know, it's almost similar to the Pikachu matchup. You know, I think, you know, he just sort of has to close that space and force him into an option, you know, which I think Ike, you know, can really assert his superior range.
Oh my. That was a read. Yeah, this is not looking good for Potato. He just doesn't know how to approach Lucas. And
Yeah, these are definitely got a few moves of desperation coming out, and those.
Yeah.
I can tell you from personal experience, those footstool, they're brutal.
Yeah, they're nutty.
They're brutal.
So, how would you say would be the best way for Potato to approach Lucas?
So I think it's probably not too dissimilar to Ganon. It kind of wants to power shield his way in and get Lucas into a range where he's uncomfortable and kind of close space and then force him into an option. You know, and so far what Potato's mostly been doing, it seems like he has been trying to establish that bridge, so to speak, trying to, you know, get that shield advantage by jumping over MP going behind him and trying to back air his shield. But so far, MP is not really responding too much to that. He just kind of holds shield and doesn't really make any super aggressive movements, so Potato can't capitalize on it too much.
Yeah, Potato just does not know how to play patiently, and I think that really hurts him against characters like Lucas.
Yeah.
Because he will always go in. He always holds forward, and but he got the ledge jump right there.
Yeah, and Potato's, he's made some pretty nutty comebacks before in this, you know, Ike's got some pretty beefy moves. He can send you into orbit.
Yeah, with Max Rage, I think that messes up some of his combos, but he'll hurt.
Yeah,
he will hurt.
So MP just kind of, you know, fading back, realizing he's under no obligation to go into that big meaty sword.
Yeah, like see right there because of the rage.
Yeah, and I think another difficult thing too is the fact that Lucas is just so floaty that you know, a lot of Ike's combos are predicated on the other person being a fast faller.
Yeah.
So he kind of has to go for a lot of 50-50s rather than guaranteed setups.
I think Potato was learning that during that set, but it was just a little too late.
Yeah.
Spot here. Ike standing grab range sucks.
Ike standing grab range sucks. You heard it here first,
Spot
folks.
still not here.